Ian says this Man City team has to win the Champions League. They're too good not to. Apologies for the grammar error on that one. Written by Ian, not written by us. Let's have a look at Sterling then. What's changed there? Is this partly a confidence conversation around Raheem Sterling, do you think?
Yeah, because he was flying at one stage and then he was taken out of the team. For whatever reason, Pep Guardiola deemed it the right decision at the time. But he's obviously pricked something in him to actually get a reaction, and that's what you want, I think, as a manager. You take players out, give them a breather, bring other players in. That's what this Man United squad they could do because they've got so much quality. But the way that he's come back and the amount of goals he's scoring, the goal involvements, this is what I love about him that makes him different to all the players, I think, in the Man City team, is being able to do this. Being able to threaten behind teams. He pushes teams back. He's the threat in behind, which then creates the space, especially for these areas here, for the Silvers, the Fodens, and the Kevin De Bruynes. And I love the way that he's that difference to all the other players. Having all similar players and the same players is never probably the perfect mix. That is a great blend.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen him so much in recent times, scoring a lot of goals, a lot of tap-ins, 3, 4, 5 yards out, and it's brilliant to see. And that's where he gets his numbers. But he's also scored a quite wonderful goal in this game, and here it is. He just cuts inside onto that favoured right foot. I mean, he executes it perfectly. It's the only real finish on at this point, is to use those defenders to curl it round.
Is he world-class, Michael? I keep hearing people say he's not world-class. Is Sterling world-class in your eyes?
Well, I think when you see what he's done for England as well, I mean, he's such an important, pivotal player for England. I think you've got to put him in that category. Don't get me wrong, there's aspects of his game that certainly aren't, that you think, wow, if you could do this and this, then you could be a complete player.
What are they?
Well, I don't think
people would say doing that.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't strike
a
a clean ball normally. He's not a pure hitter of the ball. But he gets his numbers, he gets his assists. He's playing in a great team to do that, of course. I'd be interested to hear your take on that goal or Silva's as the most impressive.
I think they're both fabulous goals, but I said yesterday, I was arguing with Owen and Julian on the show yesterday. I agree with you totally. The curler, we've all done it. We do it in the park. Kids are trying it all the time. Yeah. The one that Silva hit, how often does that ball drop like that for you? And you've got to make the ground up to get to it. It doesn't happen often, so I think that makes it that more difficult.
Do you agree?
I'll agree. I'm not going to try to say that word again to describe it, but honestly, it's a 1 in 100 shot. It's impossible to do virtually, and he just made it look easy. It's staggering. When I first saw it, I just thought, oh my word, do people realise how difficult that skill is?